Well, hello, my beautiful people. Today, you're gonna get cranky Paula. Yes, you're gonna get a cranky Paula. I have a cold. I fell down. But at least I got to put some lipstick on for you, beautiful people. The reason why Harry is boasting about coming in, I believe, March or April, May, I think it's May that he's coming back to do church service for the Invictus people at St. Paul's Cathedral's crypt is because he has secured a tax-funded security, police security, for him and his wife, Rachel Meghan Markle. Yes, people are still paying for these two morons. And let's get into this, beautiful people. And by the way, don't forget to follow me on Facebook. I'm doing daily lives there. It's free to follow. And thank you all for coming here and liking, sharing, and subscribing. It's just a click of a button and it helps the channel grow. So thank you very much. And let's get into why is Harry still getting police tax-funded security, tax-paid security. You know, people, the taxpayers of the United Kingdom are still paying for this wanker. This is to get rid of that. That's garlic. Maybe we should put it around the door for Harry to get rid of Meghan Markle. I am here at the market buying. See? These are fresh here. I just thought I'd bring you here to see. See that? Isn't that cool, guys? You know, it's like it never ends with Harry and Meghan Markle. The way they live off of people, the way they refuse to work and earn a decent living. They set up these fall charities that is just basically a way to launder money, in my very humble opinion, to put in their pockets. Flying to Vancouver and a private plane paid for by those veterans. I saw a tweet, somebody said, or some comment said that the veterans don't really care that Harry and Meghan are flying private as long as they get to compete. That's called exploitation. That's like, you know, when you go to third world countries, this is why these predators go to third world countries, because they know that these people are in so much need that they will do things that in first world countries they don't need to do because they have the money available. So these veterans already who are suffering, they've suffered quite a lot. They're still going through mental traumas. By the way, Invictus does not pay for their tickets. Invictus does not pay for their hotel accommodations. They have to fund it all themselves. This is not like they're paying for everything. No. So this is where we're at. And Harry and Meghan are overprivileged, using that Invictus money as a piggy bank. Now they're coming to the United Kingdom. I don't know why I don't understand why Harry and Meghan keep coming back to the United Kingdom when they fled the United Kingdom. I still see the articles being said and they're fleeing, they fled. Meghan Markle has trauma. It is so unsafe for Meghan Markle to be there that Harry is suing the government to get police funded security at all times in the United Kingdom. They went to Jamaica. They didn't have police funded security. They had their own bodyguards. They went to Vancouver. They had, I don't know if it was police funded security, tax-paid security, but they had one van following them. And yet Harry goes to the United Kingdom to see King Charles, and he has 4 police car escorts. And I say 4 because he was in one himself, another black one following him, and 2 in the back and forth, for one guy to see his father for half an hour. Oh, by the way, thanks for the super chat, guys, and the PayPal donations is super awesome. I just want to thank all of you. But yes, so now Harry and Meghan, this is why he's saying he wouldn't mind. And we have Johnny Mercer, a guy who is from the Veterans Affairs, who's now putting a bid for Birmingham, which is a broke county. It's a broke place in the United Kingdom, to put a bid, a multi-million-dollar bid for Invictus to be held in the UK. Why? That would imply that Birmingham has to pay. That would imply that taxpayers' money will go to securing the streets for Harry and Meghan. That means that they will be paying for the taxpayer and Meghan Markle's really shitty wardrobe, because she has zero taste. And even when the dresses are great, she doesn't know how to wear them. That's period. But this is what people are paying for. So why are these people? This is the Veterans Affairs and Department of Defense who are planning on pitching up to bring back Invictus. Make no mistake that these are the first moves of Charles to bring his son and his skanky daughter-in-law back into the United Kingdom. What is it? What's wrong with this king? You know, hopefully I'm gonna have a guest, and you're gonna love this interview. Hopefully, she says yes, and we're gonna discuss all of that, because if it were any other monarch, Harry and Meghan would be out a long time ago. And Charles can't hide behind cancer, because if he really can't carry out his duties, that's what counselors of state are for. Wait, Harry is a counselor of state by law. He is. Go to the royal.uk and you will see that he's a counselor of state by law. So Harry's not going to vote himself out. What we have is a horrible mess right now. This is Charles, a horrible mess. Everybody running amok. Now he's brought Andrew and Fergie. I mean, Andrew has swindled everybody. That post that he had as ambassador for commerce, that was a huge grift. And so was Fergie. And Fergie was not even put in prison after she was caught. She was caught on camera doing cash for access, which is a criminal offense. It's a criminal offense, guys. And then I see other commentators. Oh, well, if anybody else had lied on the visa application, they would be kicked out and imprisoned. First, they would be imprisoned because you commit a criminal offense in the United States, and you do your time in the United States, and then they dispatch you. Oh, but because it's Prince Harry, I doubt that'll happen. Why are they condoning the abuse of authority? Why are they condoning that and they give it as a given? Why? If anything, public figures should be held to a much harsher standard because they get away with so much. But it's a given. Oh, because it's Prince Harry, nothing's going to happen. Actually, because it's Prince Harry, he should be made an example of, because he went boasting about it all over the place. And believe you me, the problem that we have right now is, and people have to ask this question, if Biden is doing the UK or Prince Charles or King Charles a favor for his kid not to be in prison or be kicked out, what is Charles giving the United States in exchange for that favor? Because they don't give anything for free. That means that the United Kingdom are paying with something in exchange for not putting Harry in jail and then kicking him out. Quite something to think about. And now this morally bankrupt moron with his even more morally bankrupt wife are coming to the United Kingdom at the penny of the Invictus Games Foundation, supported by the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Veterans Affairs, with this Johnny Mercer, who himself has been accused of misusing funds. And he was caught having a beer with Harry and Meghan for his birthday back in Dusseldorf. It's a shady, shady thing. And this is the shady state of affairs that we have right now with the monarchy, because you guys are going to be paying for that trip. You guys are going to be paying for Harry and Meghan's security, because they have created themselves an environment of hatred, because they have lied, they have slandered, they have created their own hell and enemies, but they want other people to pick up the tab for them. And Charles fully expects other people to pick up the tab, because he could pay for their security if he wanted to, but no, he's using tax-funded security, taxpayer security, which is what they're going to get now. Are you okay with it? I don't think you should be okay with it, because Harry has enough money to be paying for his own security. That's on him. And I do believe that these are the first steps to bring Harry and Meghan. And the problem that we have is that they use things that are sacred. It's like, oh, they're a church. Should we boo them because they're a church? They always choose vulnerable things to exploit and attach themselves, so people will feel bad, because people will think, if I boo them because they're in church and it's veterans, then am I booing the veterans in the church? No, you're booing Harry. Don't feel bad about booing him or his skanky wife. So please leave me your comments, and thanks again for coming. And I apologize, but I have a cold and I'm not doing well. So, and I fell down yesterday. So thank you very much for coming, beautiful people.